This is Lucy. I'm Suzanne Ridgway. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make some breakfast. We're going to do a breakfast casserole. I'm going to throw in some Dollar Tree bacon into my oven. And I have some breakfast sausage. So we're going to use the breakfast sausage into my casserole as well as some peppers and onions that I have. And we're going to make a wonderful casserole for breakfast today. We were supposed to get snow overnight around 4. It hasn't started yet. They said about a foot. So I'm hoping it missed us. That would be nice because we did have a big snowstorm a few days ago. We got 4 inches, and that was big for this particular winter. Normally we have a ton of snow, anywhere from 1 to 3 feet. In my part of New York, the snow has been scarce this year, and I'm okay with that. It is nearly spring. Tonight we set our clocks ahead an hour, so 6 o'clock won't be dark anymore, and that'll be awesome. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. Look for that subscribe button and smash on it. Don't forget to tap on that bell. Give this video a big thumbs up. I came into a clean kitchen this morning. That was really nice. Empty sink except for my spoon now for my coffee. And grab a bowl and a pan to start the bacon. And I'll be right back. I went ahead and put foil down because sometimes that can be loud. I'm going to spray it with butter spray. I think I hear my husband up. I hope not. He was up a little late last night. I'm hoping he'll sleep in. I know my 12-year-old will sleep in this morning because it's Saturday. I have 2 4-packs of the bacon that Dollar Tree carries from time to time. I haven't really seen it since the price raise. I hope they bring it back. It's Farmer John. Bacon can be really expensive, and 8 slices is all my family really needs. And it's delicious bacon. We've had it before. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, I'm going to give you some tips and truths about YouTube. Some of the harsh realities, because it's not as easy as it looks. I started my channel a couple of years ago during the pandemic, thinking I can get my first 100 subscribers pretty easily, and that went okay. A lot of family and friends from Facebook subbed, and I was getting under 30 views, sometimes under 10 views per videos. And it got frustrating and I gave up for about 5 months. Then I started up again, and I've been persistent and consistent, uploading multiple times a day, doing giveaways, doing videos I think people would like to watch, working really hard, uploading 3 times a day plus a short, except for weekends, for my viewing world's convenience. Then it started to pay off. I slowly started climbing. I took an online class that was free. That really helped. It helped huge with subs. Gave me tips and tricks on how to utilize their information to gain subscribers. I kept changing my intro, kept changing the way I did things, camera angles. Got a selfie stick to hold my camera for better video footage. Now the bacon is going to go into the oven for about 12 minutes. Then I'm going to see if it's done in possibly another 10. This is the Dollar Tree bacon. I don't think it tells you how long to put it into the oven. I don't see a time, but it does have some directions here on the side. So we're going to start it with about 12 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. I learned to get myself a good thumbnail. YouTube Studio is a very important app. If you don't have it and you have a channel, get it. It's just about preheated. I'm going to pop the bacon in. down on the lower shelf because I'm going to need the top shelf for the casserole. And I'm going to time it for 12 minutes. I wonder what happened to all the snow that we're supposed to get. Maybe it's coming later. You're going to need black pepper and salt for this. About a teaspoon of salt. Then about 3 teaspoons of black pepper, but always do it to your palate's taste. I like to under season so my family can add flavor if they need it. Gonna crack about 8 eggs. Then add the salt and pepper. I'm gonna see if I can get some bell peppers. I have a dozen in my fridge on deck, so I'm just gonna use up all these eggs. That is Parmesan's sausage, just like the bacon. And as soon as we whisk it, we're going to add it into the egg mixture. You can top this with cheese if you want. About a teaspoon of salt. 3 teaspoons of black pepper. I'm going to whisk this. Go ahead and whisk the eggs. I'm going to cut the sausage up into the egg mixture. All of them. There's about 8 per package. I can hear the bacon sizzling. It smells really good. My grandmother used to get up very early in the morning and make these types of breakfasts with biscuits from Biscuits. Peppers and onions from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use about a 1/4 cup. I love how they have different color bell peppers and onion slices in it. It makes it very convenient. It is a 12-ounce bag. Sometimes they have more onions than peppers. That is about enough. About a 1/4 cup. Go ahead and spray your casserole dish. Before, we're just going to mix it up a little bit with all the food in it. Then we're going to dump it into the casserole dish. If you want, you can add cheese to this. That would be delicious. My family's not a big cheese eater, so I'm going to leave it without cheese. We'll let this sit for a couple more minutes and check on the bacon to see if I need to flip it. Go ahead and flip the bacon because it's very hot. I'm going to add the casserole to the top shelf of the stove. The bacon is looking very nice and crispy. Back the casserole goes, and it's going to cook for about 10 to 20 minutes on 400 degrees until it firms up all the way through. Back to beating the YouTube algorithm game and gaining your first 100 or 1,000 subscribers. It is not going to happen overnight. It takes a lot of work and dedication. You have to hit that record button and upload your first video, and you can't expect your first video to get 100 subscribers unless you have incredible content or you're famous. Even some of the famous people I follow on YouTube that were in former bands of Poison don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm not sure how long they've had their account. They're at, last I looked, 500. I don't think he uploads all the time, but when he does a lot of outdoor stuff, and it's a lot of fun to follow him, because I was used to him playing guitar when I was a kid, and seeing his other interests is really cool and exciting to me. How I gained my 1,000 subscribers: through being consistent, persistent, dedicated, recording daily of all kinds of stuff, driving my family crazy, dinners, outings, shopping, whatever I thought would make good footage for you guys to enjoy. I had to have over 1,000 videos, so I was posting 3 times a day for a while. Then I finally hit 1,100 videos and got my first 1,000 subscribers through giveaways too. Giveaways are huge, and they help prompt a decision in your viewer. Maybe I should subscribe to them. I know I'm not the best looking, but I'm honest. I'm also easygoing, and I think I get along with everybody. Once in a while I get a troll or a Karen on here. I just ignore them. I have no idea what one person meant. I should be ashamed of what I did. I haven't done anything. I'm home. I'm a homemaker. If I'm ashamed of starting my channel and cleaning my home and providing for my family, not at all. So, yes, I remove angry comments, and that's my right as a content creator. That's why they have that feature here on YouTube. Plus, there's all kinds of features where you can personalize it for red flags. So if something is a bot, I'll explain in a moment, or an angry comment, or a not so nice comment, or someone's swearing or using bad language, or bad language without swearing, it'll red flag, and I can remove the content from my comment section so it doesn't upset any of my other viewers. I monitor my video channel from the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed, unless I'm in the middle of recording. But I always keep an eye on it from afar, and my husband has access to my channel, and when he isn't working or busy, he also monitors my channel. So somebody's always watching, and we know if there's karma happening. With that said, the bot is this angry little devil that likes to attach to your channel, and you think you got a subscriber. Well, it can unattach itself at any given time. Sometimes 2, 3, or 4 of them, and you're down 4. But that's okay. I found if you're down 4, you usually subscribe more. So no fret. Just keep the faith. Keep doing what you're doing. And over time and hard work and a consistent amount of videos, posting around the same time every single day, and beating that algorithm. It is not easy. Take it from me, who has only been doing it for 2 years now. I've seen people start at 0 and end up with 15,000 subs, but they're persistent and they put in a lot of hard work. And it's well deserving. I've had people coach me. If you can find someone to help you coach you, do collaboration videos, take an online class, do giveaways, those will all help and be a win-win for your channel. In a few minutes, I'm going to retrieve the bacon from the oven and let it cool down. No more baking pies with these. I thought it would be a clever way and a neat trick, but no. I'm going to be doing a new collab video with Mom of 4 Boys. The video got some good views, and they did go up in subs since I met them. They're over 80 now, starting at 59 when I met them. So I'm trying to get them over to their first 100 subs. So go over to Mama 4 Boys and make sure you subscribe. I'll put the link in my description box. We're going to add 2 cups of Bisquick, about a teaspoon of garlic, and a 1/4 cup of water, and I'm going to fold it in for some biscuits. I'm going to scoop out some Bisquick. Next time I go to my BJ's, which is a bulk store, I'm going to get a new box because I love having Bisquick on hand. I love how it looks like an ice cream scoop. That looks like enough. Just a little more. There's a couple minutes left on the bacon, and I'm going to retrieve it and let that stand on the stove top for a little while the eggs finish cooking. Got my garlic. I never open it on the correct side. Just about a teaspoon. You don't want to overpower it. I'm going to start by pouring in a little bit of water at a time. And mixing it. However, when I made my pizza with the Bisquick, that came out perfect. Let's get the bacon out of the oven. Timer's done. My pan for my biscuits. And grab my pot holders. Make sure I replace the ones that I took away. Oh, the bacon may have burned. The bacon is extra crispy, but that's okay. It's going to go into the egg casserole. I'm going to retrieve that out in a moment, and we're going to throw it into the casserole. I should have taken it out at 8 minutes instead of the 12 mark, so I'm probably going to need 15 minutes instead of 22, so remember that when you do your own bacon. Alright, bacon burned a little bit, but we're still going to put it into the casserole, so that's fine. I went ahead and sprayed. The bacon's darker than I like, but I don't care, it's going right into the casserole. So do it for 15 minutes instead of 20. I'm going to use a spoon and scoop out my biscuits about 1 inch apart. Filling up the cookie sheet. And repeating it until all the dough is formed into your biscuit. These are going to go into the oven for about 14 minutes. I made 4, 8, 9, 10 biscuits. We're going to pop them in the oven. I'm going to be on the bottom rack because of the casserole. And I went ahead and put the bacon in the casserole. I didn't put it on top because they burned. So I mixed it into the eggs. And I mixed up the eggs a little bit. And they're going to continue cooking until they're solid all the way through. I'm going to time the biscuits for about 8 minutes and then add on if necessary. Go ahead and take a look. There's 3 minutes and change. See how they're doing. Everything's looking good. That casserole is almost completely solidified. I'm going to leave it in for 3 minutes and take the eggs out and check it with a fork. And put the biscuits on the top rack if needed. I have here my blender that my kid wanted really, really bad. I'm going to pour coffee into it. We're going to make a nice latte. And I have my creamer here. About a tablespoon. Cup of sugar. And some milk and ice. About a quarter cup of milk. Now sugar, if it was just a mug, it'd be 3 teaspoons. You grab some ice cubes. Instead of going to your Starbucks or your Dunkin' Donuts, those are not going to come out. Gotta check on the eggs and the biscuits. I like to double up on my pot holders. They are getting old. The biscuits look done. I'm going to torch test them. The casserole smells amazing. That is done. Looks solid all the way through. Don't want to set off the fire alarm again. As I said in the past, it's my biggest fan. The biscuits need about 2 more minutes. I'm going to let the egg casserole cool down. Let it stand right there on the stovetop and go back over to the blender. Go ahead and start it. And then check it, just about 60 seconds. Oh yeah, it's done. And if you have other ice cubes on deck, you can add them to your drink. And you don't have to go spending $5 on these ridiculous drinks at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Making it at home with gas prices on the rise, you can do this and make a really great coffee drinks. Something started outside. I can't see if it's snow, sleet, or rain, or both. But I hear it hitting the trees. I'm going to put that cloth down for the biscuits. And we're going to retrieve them from the oven. They smell wonderful. The one that I fork tested crumbled a little bit. The eggs are completely done. I'm going to put them into my little basket that I have set up so they stay warm for my family. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve your first 100 or your first 1,000 subs on YouTube. There's no magic trick or easy way to do it unless you're famous. And even some famous people have a hard time. They're just people like us. And pour some of my coffee mixture I made over some ice. I'll be making this all the time in the summer. Now that I have a blender because my kid really wanted one. And that would make a great brunch for Mother's Day coming up, Easter around the corner, or any Sunday. A beautiful egg casserole. Unfortunately, the bacon burned, but I salvaged it and put it into the casserole. Beautiful biscuits, garlic spoon drop biscuits, and then a homemade latte. That is what it looks like on the plate. I'm a little disappointed that the bacon burned, but I'm really happy that I can use it. And I'm going to try this on camera. Let's give this a try. This is so good. I'll put down everything you need to know how to make it at home. So you're not running out with gas prices soaring through the roof. Places in California are over $7. And that is just ridiculous. COVID's finally lifting, and now we're restrained from home anyway. This is incredible. Really good. That is it for this video on breakfast and truths about doing a YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed it. With hard work, dedication, being persistent and consistent, uploading every time at the same day, week, or month will help you and go to your advantage. Do not slack off. I did for 5 months, and when I came back, I was dedicated every single day until I got 1,000 videos up. I figured that was the only way I would get over 1,000 subscribers. And when I got to 1,100, I went over to 1,013 subs, and now I'm climbing. My views have dropped a little bit. That's only because of the commercials now before all the videos, and it happens, I've been told, by many people. But once I gain more subscribers, the views will go back up. My watch time is up. Thank you so much, everybody, for your help. Before we go, did you smash on that subscribe word? Don't forget to tap on that bell. Give this video a big thumbs up. If you'd like to do a collaboration video with me, email me at countryboots1268@yahoo.com. Be similar to what I do. Just check out my players lists. Also, don't forget about the giveaways. When we get to 1,200, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. Every 100 subs, we like to reward my viewers for all their efforts in helping me.